Chef Alfonso Yacarino of Don Alfonso 1890. And Chef, can you tell us a little background on the restaurant?
You mean on this place or my original place?
From the original to this place. Yeah.
I will come from a hotel family. That was starting the great grandmother. I am the fourth generation, and now I am the experience. But I have the chef that is the most important at the moment in the family is my son Ernesto Yacarino, that is taking my eredità. La mia.
Taking his
My son is
lineage and carrying on the Yacarino family name and chef. So now it's a dynasty because very few have
dynasty.
a father who's a 3 Michelin chef and a son who's now a 2-star Michelin chef.
Okay.
So Ernesto's now
is growing to become.
the master.
I am sure he will do better than me because he likes very much the job. He's interested in food since when I was baby. Also, he was making university. He's a doctor in economy.
Oh, okay.
But you see, in the summer, holiday, weekend, he was always working with me.
Yeah.
From a long time, since when he was 10 years.
Okay.
And now he's very creative, very strong worker. He never goes away from the kitchen. He's trying everything. And normally in a restaurant like this, you go out with daily 1,000 dishes because normally each guest takes 7 different plates. No.
Yeah,
The media. And he's trying, tasting, looking. He's crazy.
Okay.
He's much more. How I can say? Perhaps I was more Italian, but he's to look Canadian, German in his.
Okay.
I think what's really important with the Don Alfonso brand is we have the heritage and classic culinary style of Alfonso here, and that carries on in that tradition. And then we have Ernesto, his younger son, bringing that classic tradition with well-founded and roots of the culinary style of cooking and preparation, and experimenting and making some changes on new dishes and so on, but always infused with that the background of Alfonso here, making sure that the flavors are in line.
You see, I have 50 years history, but in these 50 years, the kitchen, the technology was changing completely.
Okay.
When I was starting, no computer, nothing, no internet, and now everything is so fast.
Yeah.
Everything is so. Also in the kitchen, all the new technique in the kitchen, everything you want, and now. This is very interesting.
Okay.
I try to be very, very modern, also if I am not very young.
Okay.
But putting together the experience and the new generation, I think this is very performant.
Okay. And so what can people expect when dining at Don Alfonso?
First of all thing, the quality. The top of quality in everything we use. The freshness, the seasonally products. And this is very important. Now we are working also to make our own vegetables here in Canada.
Okay.
And with our partners, Mr. Nick and his wife Nadia, because this is a joint venture that I think is unique in the world. Because you have one for me, because I know the restaurant of all over the world. And what she has done, Nadia, it's fantastic. Because interior designer, I have never seen somebody so, because she's putting a lot of Italy, a lot of Canada, and she's very, in this place, we can see a mixing between the traditional classic elegance and the minimalist.
Okay.
You can see everywhere.
Yeah.
That is not so easy, to make it with elegance and with class, and that for me was fantastic. It was one of the reasons that when I met these special people, I was feeling very weak that were the right people to make something together very important.
I think the design of the restaurant really reflects where Don Alfonso is going in today's world, because we have a classic heritage building from 1853, one of the oldest ones in Toronto, and we've juxtaposed a very modern element and feel in terms of the art and in terms of the style of kitchen, much like their lineage in terms of the classic chef with a new chef working and transitioning in the cuisine.
Yeah.
We've done that with the facility, and I think part of the inspiration for Nadia is let's reflect what Don Alfonso is: classic building with a very modern feel.
Okay.
When you pass on the road, you never can imagine that inside there is.
Yeah, actually, that's true. Yeah.
That will be
Yeah.
a surprise for everybody, I'm sure.
Yeah, I
so
was
now
very surprised
the
as
people,
well.
important that people knows what we have done and what we are going to do in next future together. I am very
Excited to be in North America.
Yeah, so can you also tell me a little bit, so this is the first location in North America, so can you explain like how you came about choosing Toronto as the first location?
well, it wasn't. You never can choose what is going to make tomorrow, because from a moment to another, your life can change completely. For me, I have been 3 times in Canada, but I was in Montreal. I was making a party, one very important party for the Red Cross with the Prime Minister, and another 2 for Italian government, because we had a meeting between my county Campania and this Canadian county Montreal with the president, with everybody. So I did 3 parties, and the people was very happy, very big success. And but I never thought that one day I was coming in Toronto and to stay here with all my pleasure. And I am discovering the town. I find here a little difference between the states, because that is a little bit more European. I feel very strong the Italian, how can I say, the Italian civilization. Because I see in Toronto there are so many Italians.
Yes, yeah.
And that's for me, it's very,
Okay.
it was a little, how do you know, everywhere I stay in Italy, you never know what is happening in Toronto. That is a modern town. Fantastic. And what I like, because it's all my life, is that Canada is the most important country in the world for nature. You have a big respect for everything, for the trees, and this I love very much, because I spend all my free time in nature. Because we grow organic vegetables, same we do here. We use everything vegetables, the best that we, the best fish, the best meat. So we are making so many training, looking everywhere to find the best for this place.
Some of the interesting things in terms of our menu with Alfonso is we're looking at the heritage of the Italian culture and cuisine and incorporated it here into Canada. So one of the signature dishes that Alfonso or Ernesto have created is our bison dish. So it's indigenous to Canada, it comes from Manitoba, and it's one of those things that we're saying, look, how do we reflect the flavors of Italy, what they've done for many years, and incorporate the best ingredients of Canada. So fresh produce, some of the textures, and things like the caviar from Canada we're using.
Also was discovering fantastic summer, a wonderful bison meat. Oh, I love it. Now when I go back home, I will take some bison for my grandchildren.
Okay, and are there any last words you want to say to like my followers or viewers?
Yes, and after when you finish, I will ask you also your opinion about our style.
Okay.
I should be very happy if I can get your critic or your compliment. You see?
Okay.
For
sure, yeah.
For me, will be very interesting because I need this to see
Yeah.
what we have to do. Okay.
All right, thank you so much, chef.
It's so nice.
And thank you so much,
Thank you
Nick.
so
and
much.
are there also any words you want to say?
Well, you know, my feeling is I'm tremendously excited. I'm a Torontonian from Italy, and you know, our experience in Italy began with Don Alfonso and exploring with them the opportunity to come to North America. We got to know each other quite a bit. Ernesto came to visit us in Toronto, and they decided this was a great outpost for them. For many reasons. One, because it's Canada, and Canada is this multicultural country that people will gravitate to, and we can share the foods of the world. Also, because Ernesto and Alfonso saw the opportunity here with respect to the culinary advancement of this city, because we are fairly advanced compared to most cities in North America. And knowing that we would be receptive of a new style of Italian cuisine. And they also looked at the opportunity to work with local ingredients. So if we didn't have local ingredients that they were happy with, they would not have chosen to be here. So Toronto has some great local ingredients in the summer, some great opportunity to bring things from farms to the table, which is important. And also Toronto has a very strong Italian community. And because of that, a lot of the things that they use in Italy are actually available here in Toronto. So the pasta, some of the pastas that are the harder pastas, the tomato sauces, the oils, interestingly enough, some of the oils they use at Don Alfonso would be available here in Toronto. So having all those things come together and partnering with an Italian who was born in Italy seemed to make the most sense. And we're really, really excited about having Don Alfonso here in Toronto. I think it really elevates the level of dining experience here for the city, and I think the Michelin will start to realize that Toronto does have Michelin restaurants, and will be here soon to judge us and see how we've done compared to the one in Italy.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Nick.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much again, chef.